We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Fergie Jenkins is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now at the plate, here is Keith Hernandez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Mets, the first baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Hernandez.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Outside, 3-0 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 10.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He was hitless in the shutout last night. From the stretch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
At the plate now, Joe Torre. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Liner towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets in there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Al Leiter is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
So now here is Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Sandberg.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
The 2-1 home. And he pops him up back behind second base. Cano will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Wilson Contreras. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Stepping in now, Billy Williams. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Full count to Billy Williams, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot on the ground is short, right to him. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Stepping in next, Sammy Sosa. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
1-0.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season.
Four.
The way he exploded out of the box, you
Ernie.
knew he was determined to get to third,
Banks.
and he made it happen.
So now to the plate, Ernie Banks. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 2-0. 2-1 to count. Sosa at third with 2 away. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now to the plate, here is Robinson Cano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2-1. The 2-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bouncing ball for Ernie Banks. It's short. He's got it on the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next, here is Dominic Smith. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And that misses 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I got to tell 2-2.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Off balance throw, gets it. Nice play there as the side is retired. Mets strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Bryant.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First offering on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bryant aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1.
2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and one, here it is. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Over to Hernandez for the inning-ending double play. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now, Leiter.
Into the box, Al Leiter. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hernandez.
Now into the box, Keith Hernandez worked a walk his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Couple of runners on base with 1 down, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He's set, and the pitch. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
To the plate now, Joe Torre. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-0 delivery. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-0. He's taken strike one.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And he fouls this one off. Lindor on third. Hernandez over at second. Nimmo at first. One gone. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. When you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cano comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he won't offer it that too high. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo was there. One there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Bottom of the third now, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, Jake
Here's the pitch.
Marisnick.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, action time.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. The next 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 2-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So now the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. One pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting the result. Job well done.
Standing in now, Ryan Sandberg, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Nimmo. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Now batting, left fielder, Williams.
So now to the plate, Billy Williams. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Torrey over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Next to hit is Sammy Sosa. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
At the plate, Ernie Banks, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
This is worst-case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
Set and the 2-0 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Comes set, the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
One and two. Here it is. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the AB now. He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
This will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Dominic Smith. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, shortstop,
Next up, Francisco Lindor. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him.
Oh, that's it.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. McNeil, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now it'll be Al Leiter who dropped the sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in a gap.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-0. Popped up. Bryant is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Bottom of the inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. One and one to count. Now the pitch.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Left side, but well fouled. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Center fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The windup and the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. And this throw gets away from him.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
To the plate now, Fergie Jenkins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A pause, and the 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hit hard ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
At the plate now, Ryne Sandberg. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Keith Hernandez. Pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Well, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. On the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Torre.
So now to the plate, Joe Torre. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Next up from New York, Robinson Cano. First offering on its way.
Outside. That's a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They're down 2-1. Stepping in once again is Billy Williams. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Billy Williams.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
Sets the
that's
target low here, and it misses 1-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1.
The count is 3-1.
Sammy Sosa is on deck. popped up. And no one will track it down. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now to the plate, Sammy Sosa singled in his last at-bat. Ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Trying to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Banks.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Bryant. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Torrey has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in next, Anthony Rizzo. No hits to this point. Now here's the first offering. And Hernandez will take this one himself to retire the side. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-1. And now in the box, Michael Conforto. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Jeff McNeil. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 0, Marcus Stroman.
And now here is Jake Marisnick. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. This is foul right side. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swing and a liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
To the plate now, Fergie Jenkins, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. The next 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Skied into very shallow right. Conforto has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Bryant.
And stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Marisnick leads off first with 1 away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he takes a called strike 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Over to Hernandez for the inning-ending double play. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're up 5-1. seventh inning ready to roll. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. J.D. Davis will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
First delivery to him. Popped him up. Banks is under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 17, Hernandez.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. Singled last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now the pitch.
Count 3-0.
Brandon Nimmo would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Yeah.
3-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now back, the center fielder, Brandon.
Up next, Brandon Nimmo. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Mets strand 1. They're down here 5-1.
7th inning stretch. Your
Taijuan
attention,
Walker
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching
take
for
the
the
ball
New
for
York
the
Mets.
home seventh.
Number 99, Taijuan.
Stepping up is Billy Williams. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
Here it comes.
Ball, that's just out.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Walker has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
The 1-2. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Lindor. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
So next to bat will be Sammy Sosa. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit hard up the middle. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Hero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
So now to the plate, Ernie Banks. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Sosa, the runner at second with 1 away. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Bryant will be next. Three and one. Here it is. And that misses for ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Bryant will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Ready now is Wilson Contreras. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. To him on the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead this one, though, 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Joe Torre.
The catcher, Joe Torre.
First pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Ready on 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marisnik, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Robinson Cano will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 2-1. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball hits sharply toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he beats the tag. And it's a 5-2 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking. But that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball just inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Well-timed run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, Dominic.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's good.
Hit down the line at first. But this is foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Working for the punch out and the offering to the right side and through a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
At the plate now, Jeff McNeil fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Cano, the runner at third. Conforto on second. Smith on at first with nobody out. Hit weakly back to the mound. They get the force at the plate. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Craig Kimbrell trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Francisco Lindor will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Second and third, 2 away. A ballman, 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
1 and 2. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mets 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Way outside. 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Jason Hayward will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. From the stretch
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Smith comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryant.
The next Cub up, Ryan Sandberg. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, down.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way to the left side, but it's well fouled. Now a flare out to left center. Lindor waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and it remains 5-2. Bruce Sutter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 42, Bruce.
James McCann is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Next it'll be Keith Hernandez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Sutter, once an Atlanta Brave, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
0-2 the count to Hernandez.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. ball sent back up the middle. Banks has it. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nimmo.
Next for the Mets, Nimmo, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball one, no strike.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Cubs have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Fergie Jenkins takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Bruce Sutter records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.